36 District Court is now in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's absolutely no walking around, talking, reading, eating, sleeping, smoking, driving, or in and out of the camera. When your name is called, please unmute your device if muted for attention to the court. I'm gonna mute your device, Ms. Davis, and when your name is called, unmute your device to eliminate all noise background for me. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Petway.
Hold on, Judge Cobb, 1 second. Ms. Davidson, you have to remain in the camera. Turn on your camera. Stay in the camera. Okay, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
All right, this is the people versus Stephen Raeigen, ticket number 16275-794, count 1, reckless driving, and ticket number B10423219, count 1, vendors all failure to obtain license. Good morning, please say your name and representative of the people.
Tamika Horn appearing on behalf of the city of Detroit, P70303.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gregory Moore, P34437, on behalf of Mr. Raeigen.
Mr. Raeigen, unmute yourself, state your name, sir. Look at the bottom left-hand corner.
Stephen Raeigen.
All right.
And Your Honor, upon review of the file, specifically the reckless driving, we also have our complaining officer, Roby. Would you please state your name and badge number for the record?
Officer Roby, badge 508.
And on the V ticket where there's no vendor's license, while the people want to place on the record, we still don't have valid documentation, but I believe our complaining investigator will not be appearing, as I believe he's doing the transfer to retirement.
Okay. All right, so with that, there is an offer, Ms. Horn?
Yes, there is. And so the people are offering, as to the reckless driving, a 6-point misdemeanor. We are offering to amend that and reduce that charge to a failure to use due care and caution to a waste utility maintenance vehicle under MCL 257-653, lowercase b.
Mr. Moore, your client wishes to avail himself to that offer?
Yes, Your Honor. I explained to him.
Okay, Mr. Raeigen, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Moore, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
You understand that by waiving your right to trial? I mean, knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to November 6, 2016 at 8:45 p.m. on that date and time. Were you at or near Outer Drive in Appeline in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving a 2016 Chrysler vehicle?
Yes.
You recklessly driving that vehicle?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Horn and Mr. Moore?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied.
Court is also satisfied factual basis will amend the count to failure to use due care and caution to a waste utility maintenance vehicle. Mr. Moore, you stipulate the probable cause as to the beat?
Yes.
Okay, so that's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Raeigen. Can you have that fine paid by April 21st?
Yes.
Did you have any questions, sir?
No.
So you're all set. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. Thank you, Officer Roby.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. And Mr. Barrow, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's Officer Kyle Hill. Your Honor, that would be a dismissal for Ms. Tamika Richardson. It's my understanding she has her documents and a valid license at this time.
That is correct.
All right, okay, this is the people versus Lakeisha Robinson. Ticket number SP 1352688, count 1, driver's license never acquired. Good morning, please state your names for the record.
Lakeisha Robinson. Good morning, Judge.
Morning. You're muted, Mr. Ogie.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Robinson, I believe the officer's present also.
Corporal Latch, state your name, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Latch, badge 3603 with the Detroit Police Department's 3rd Precinct, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this time, the people have made an offer to a reduced plea of failed display veiled license from my client. She wishes to avail herself of that.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Robinson. Please, I can't see you. Ms. Robinson. Oh, I see.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you swear? I see. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Roki, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Does anyone threaten you, force you, promise you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes, ma'am.
Direct your attention to the date of May 16, 2022 at 2:52 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Grand River and 14th Street, the city of Detroit,
Yes, ma'am.
driving 2012 Nissan vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Had you never acquired a driver's license at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, Mr. Oki?
Satisfied.
With also satisfied factual basis will amend the count that fails to display will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Ms. Robinson, can you have that fine paid by April 21st?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
We're all set. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the people versus Damian Rayford. Thank you, Corporal Latch.
Thank you.
Damian Rayford, ticket number SP 1402239. Count 1, or count 3 rather. This is strange. Okay, count 3, but it's count 1 on the docket. Drive with revoked license. Morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor,
Damian
Pauline,
Rayford, good morning.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Damian Radford, I believe the officer's present.
Officer Berg, can you say your name, please?
Officer Billy Bird.
Your Honor, at this time, the people have made a recommendation to my client, he would admit the offense and it would be reduced to failed display veiled license. He's waiving his rights.
And Mr. Roki, outside of our normal amendment to that, the people are asking him to charge as is to the revoked license. I did a thorough review of the Secretary of State record, and I'm not certain that he's safe to be on the road unless we can bring him back here after maybe taking an alcohol safety class.
Well, we're gonna have to talk about that after.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, I just want you to know.
We'll recall that matter.
And Your Honor,
Yeah.
did Miss Darby ever check in? Did Miss Darby check? Okay, can we, KP is her, Your Honor? Officer is here in the court. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, we'll keep you to start.
Okay, thank you, Officer Harrington. You too. Thank you, Judge.
Yes, I've had technical
Now, Mr.
difficulties.
Ross, we in court. We in court.
Yes, I've been having some technical difficulty. I don't know what.
Mr. Ross, I'm gonna put you in waiting room for a minute.
We got you, Mr. Ross. All right, this is the people versus Robert Dawes, ticket number SP 1405185, count one, no insurance misdemeanor, and count two expired plates. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Corporal Bennett.
Yeah, Robert Lee Dawes. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Good morning, Corporal Joe Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Bell, PA 5907, appearing on behalf of Mr. Dawes. Sir, state your name for the record.
Robert Lee Dawes.
Thank you.
All right.
Miss Warren, if,
It's expired plates and no insurance.
yeah, valid. I don't know what the offer is for Ms. Horn, if it's a dismissal or not.
I think you mentioned she didn't have documents, but we do show her having a valid license. So on one of the tickets, which is Corporal Baker's ticket.
Oh, this is for Dawes.
Oh, Dawes,
No
okay,
insurance expired plate.
okay, let me
And I
see.
validated both.
Okay,
Oh, he does have both?
Yeah, I validated them both. So I was just.
Okay. Okay, the people will move for dismissal, Corporal and Mr. Barrow.
All right, you said proper cause, Mr. Barrow.
Stipulated, yeah.
All right, these matters are dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Dawes. Good luck to you. Miss Corporal Bennett, don't leave, because we still got you on Irma Roberts.
I have somebody else, Your Honor.
Yes, sir, Irma Roberts.
Okay.
Mr. Dawes, you're good to go, sir.
Okay, thank you.
This is This is the people versus Leela Davis. Ticket number SP 1400642, count one, no license not valid on proper license, count two, no insurance misdemeanor, and count three, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your name for record.
Good morning, Leela Davis.
Good
Your Honor.
morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ali Barrow, PA 5907, appearing on behalf of Ms. Davis. Ma'am, state your name for the record.
Leela Davis.
Thank you, ma'am.
Roll around. I know you checked that.
Yes, Your Honor. I did speak with Corporal Rule. He is available. He did send me a message, and that message reads as follows: failure to display, and dismissal of the other two misdemeanors.
All right.
Okay. Your Honor, I was not aware of that, so I would need to reconvene with Ms. Davis. I apologize.
That's okay. We'll call it.
That's okay. He's available, but he had to hop around to somewhere else, Mr. Perry.
Okay, I never knew he was here.
Yep.
All right, what about Brittany Rainey? We ready on that one?
That is Ms. Soroki's matter, I believe.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, who'd you call, Brittany?
Brittany Rainey with Officer Burt.
Yeah, go ahead and call it.
This is the people versus Brittany Rainey, ticket number SP 1396751. Count one, disregard traffic control device. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Officer Peterson.
Yes, ma'am. Officer Thomas Peterson.
Your
And
Honor,
Tamika Horn appearing on behalf of the city, P70303.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Brittany Rainey.
Brittany Rainey.
Your Honor, the people have made a recommendation. My client, she would plead to one amended count of civil infraction would be amended to blockading traffic, the other counts being dismissed. At this time, I'd stipulate to the face of the complaint as a factual basis.
The probable cause as to count two is dismissed.
So stipulated.
Count two is dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $175 fine, Ms. Rainey, because this is a civil infraction. You have 14 days to pay this fine. Can you have it paid by April 5th?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions?
No.
You're all set. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you, Officer Peterson.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, officer. And Mr. Roki, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I wasn't quite sure if I had communicated the offer to you. So I was gonna place it on the record. So I didn't mean to trample over your appearance.
That's all right.
Okay, thank you.
Apologize to Darnell.
Mr. Rocky, do we stay here for
Sorry,
CPC?
Darnell.
No, you can leave, Ms. Rainey.
Okay, have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Are we ready on Tamika Richardson?
Yeah, that's councils.
Yes, and Miss Horn, is that a dismissal by
I
chance?
believe so, Mr. Girl. Let me just check my notes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yes, it is.
This is the people versus Tamika Richardson, ticket number SP 1402085, count, I'm sorry, SP 1402084, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license, not a person. Count 2, expired plates. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Officer Halo. Okay, Officer, there you go.
Officer Kyle Hill, badge 868.
Morning, Your Honor. Ali Vero appearing on behalf of Ms. Richardson. I do not see her on the screen, Your Honor. However, this is a dismissal, so I would ask that her presence be waived.
No,
She
she's
was
here.
here.
She's here. Ms. Richardson, state your name. I don't know what happened to her. I just seen her. Oh, no, you know what? Here she is. Mr. Rayford, you have your hand up. What do you need, sir?
I'm not understanding what's going on with my case. Am I good to leave or when do I come back?
Did we do Mr. Rayford?
Pardon me?
No, because Ms. Horn revoked the offer, so I need to speak.
Oh, so you can go back into a waiting room, sir, a breakout room. You can rejoin your breakout room and wait for the attorney to speak to you.
Okay, what number?
Just tap your device and it's gonna say rejoin breakout room and you will go back. Just tap your device, it's gonna say rejoin breakout room.
Okay. Leave meeting.
Your Honor, Ms. Richardson is
Hello?
on the screen now. Ms. Richardson, say your name for the record.
Oh.
Hold on, Mr. Barrow. Mr. Rayford, what do you need, sir?
No, how do I?
Judge, let me.
I see it. Join breakout room. Okay, I see it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, go ahead, Mr. Barrow.
Ms. Richardson, please state your name for the record.
Tamika Richardson.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, at this time, there is stipulation to dismiss these matters for compliance of documentation.
All right, you stipulate the probable cause.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
These matters are dismissed without prejudice. You are all set. Ms. Richardson, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Officer Hale. You're all set. What about the road?
Thank you.
Your Honor, Regina Davidson, I don't think the officer has appeared. I think we can call that one.
Okay, but I wanted to let me, are we ready on DeRosa? Because I want to get, Corporal McCree out of here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is are they out here? This is people versus Stacy DeRosa, ticket number SP 1405916, count 1, driving registered or entitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Corporal McCree.
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865. Good morning.
Morning, Your Honor. Pauline Siroki on behalf of Ms. DeRosa.
Say your name, Mr. Rocha. Mr. Roja, unmute yourself, state your name, please.
Stacy Leanne DeRosa. I'm sorry for that.
Your Honor, my client did provide a registration. It's dated 8/14/2023. Moving for dismissal.
Probable cause.
So stipulated.
Right, so, Mr. Roja, you are all set. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
There's a few with no officers. I think that is everyone except for. That's it.
Well, I think I've got 2 no POs, and then I've got the gentleman that I'm waiting for Ms. Horn to tell me exactly what she wants him to do.
I got you. All right, this is the people versus Regina Davis. Ticket number SP 689955, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license on a person. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And then ticket number 162918885, count one, drove a license not valid or improper license, and count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Ali Bear appearing on behalf of Ms. Davison. Ma'am, unmute your device and say your name for the record.
Regina Davison.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, today's the day and time scheduled for a trial. Complaining witness has failed to appear. As such, we motion for dismissal, Your Honor.
All right, this matter was set for trial at 9 o'clock. It's 10:22, and officer has appeared. These matters are dismissed without prejudice. Your Honor, Ms. Davidson, good luck to you, Mayor.
Thank Judge.
You're welcome.
Mr. Barrow on Richardson. Kenneth,
Yes.
blockading and no plates, and dismissal of the 3 misdemeanors.
Perfect. I will speak with him about that. Believe, Your Honor, Miss.
I got it, Mr. Barrow. This is the people versus Michael Daniel Jr., ticket number SP 1279439, count one, drove a license not valid or improper license, construction zone, count two, improper plates, count three, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Michael Daniel.
OPO. Don't just say their name.
Yes, Your Honor. Michael Daniel.
Got you, Mr. Daniel.
Ali Bear appearing on behalf of Mr. Daniel.
This matter was set for trial at 9 o'clock. It's 10:23. No officers here. Do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. It's the defense motions for dismissal for officers failed to appear.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice as the officers failed to appear. You're all set, Mr. Daniel. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. This is the people versus Keywan Davis, ticket number SP 1405078, count one, drove a license not valid or improper license, and count two, no proof of insurance, count three, expired plates. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Kaiwan Davis.
On behalf of Mr. Davis, state your name, Mr. Davis.
Kaiwan Davis.
Your Honor, this is the date and time set for trial. The officer has not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
It's set for trial at 9 o'clock. Ms. Horn. And it's 10:24, no officer has appeared. So these matters are dismissed without prejudice. However, he has 4 other tickets that are in warrant status. You want to deal with them today? Or, so Ms. Horn can give him an offer. Okay, and these are the 4.
Mr. Davis,
I couldn't, it was kind of low. I couldn't really hear.
so
And
So
these
what
are the
they're
ones-
saying,
Yeah, those are the warrant status. Here's the file.
thank you.
Yeah, he had 4 other tickets that are in warrant status. So those, the 3 were dismissed today, but he had some other tickets.
Well,
Okay.
I have my license and everything to show if we was about to do it today.
Mr. Right. So we're gonna give us a minute. We'll pull it. All right. This is the people versus Felicia Dixon, ticket number SP 1403222. No insurance. Good morning, please say your name.
yeah, Felicia Dixon. Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, we have Ms. Dixon, and we're gonna ask, she has to have a civil infraction that's a default. This was a show cause matter. I'm gonna ask that be set aside.
Okay, the court will set aside.
Your Honor, she is,
Please, let me read the case number. It's case number SP 1403217. Count one expired plate.
Your Honor, she has both a registration dated 7/18/2023 and a no insurance certificate dated 9/9/2023. At this time, I'm moving her matters to be dismissed with the stipulation of probable cause.
These matters are dismissed without prejudice as Ms. Dixon does have valid documentation. You are all set, Ms. Dixon. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is the people versus Jalen Davis, ticket number SP 1395653, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names.
Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Jalen Davis, Your Honor.
State your name, Mr. Davis.
Morning, Jalen Davis.
Your Honor, Mr. Davis did show me his insurance certificate dated April 14th, 2023. I'm moving for dismissal of his matter.
Stipulate the probable cause.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Status dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Davis. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Ms. Dixon, you can leave. You're all set, ma'am. This is the versus Sabila Do. Ticket number SP 1281284, count 1. License driver drive, count 2. No insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 190259, count 1. Drove a license not valid or proper license. Count 2. No insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your name to the record.
Good morning, Samelia Du.
That's counsel's case. For Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant. I don't know. Was there a recommendation, ma'am?
Is this for Ms. Daniels or Ms. Du? I'm sorry.
It's due.
Oh, yes, Ms. Du. Your Honor, at this time, we are requesting a bench trial. I apologize.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Du. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Put your hand down. You understand you have the right to a jury trial?
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
no,
All right, the court's going to continue your not guilty plea. Set this for a bench trial date for April 11th at 9 o'clock.
You're free to leave, Ms. Du. You have no further questions.
okay, thank you.
You're all set.
And on Kiwan Davis, the people are asking him plead to 1 count of failure to display. No, 1 count of improper plates.
Oh, for his other tickets?
Yeah, that's as to the warrant status one. So pleading to 1 out of the 4.
So, Mr. Davis, did you hear that?
Can you repeat that?
If you plead to 1 ticket for improper plates, it's no points. They're going to dismiss 3 other tickets.
Yes,
You want to accept that?
yes,
We're ready, Your Honor.
This is People versus Kiwan Davis, ticket number SP 1360077. Count 1, fails to display about operator's license, not a person. And ticket number SP 1405078, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Wait a minute, am I reading the right one? Give me 1 moment. All right. Let me read these again. Ticket number SP 1360077, count 2, fails to display a valid operator's license, not a person. And then ticket number SP 1384700, count 1, driver registered or entitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, driver's license expired. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the people, P70303.
Ms. Roki,
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant.
go ahead, Mr. Davis, say your name again. Mr. Kiwan Davis, say your name, sir.
oh, Kaiwan Davis. I'm sorry, the thing is kind of low on my phone.
That's all right.
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation to my client. At this time, he wishes to avail himself of the same.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Davis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney about your case and your rights.
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will.
yes,
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
yes,
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
yes,
I'm going to direct your attention to September 2nd, 2022 at 10 p.m. on the date and time where you at near Cadillac Boulevard and Forest Avenue in the city of Detroit.
yes,
Were you driving a 2010 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
Was the vehicle unregistered or untitled?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Roki?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied factual basis will amend the count on proper plates. You stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
Dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Davis. Can you have that fine paid by April 21st?
April 21st, yes.
Any questions, sir?
No.
You're all set. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. This is the People versus William Riley, ticket number Z808819, count 1, operating while intoxicated. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, on behalf of Mr. Riley.
Say your name, unmute yourself, Mr. Riley, and say your name. Look on the bottom left-hand corner.
William Riley.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to discuss this matter with Mr. Riley. We did review the police write-up, and I discussed it with the prosecutor. At this time, the recommendation is this matter would be reduced to operating while visibly impaired, the 4-point offense. My client's waiving his rights, asking the court to accept that.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Riley. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
May I now have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Roki, in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial,
Yes.
and knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of September 11, 2022 at 2:36 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near 7 Mile in Livernois in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2009 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
And were you operating that vehicle while intoxicated?
Yes.
While under the influence of alcohol, was your ability to drive that vehicle impaired?
Yes, ma'am.
Any voir dire further, Ms. Horn?
Nothing further from the people, Your Honor. Thank
You're
you.
satisfied, and Ms. Soroka, you're satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court also satisfied factual basis will amend the count to operating while physically impaired. We need to set this for a sentencing date. We're gonna come back on May 25th. May 25th, 24th, May 24th at 8:35.
All right.
You got a pen? I'm gonna give you a phone number you need to call.
Hold on, let me get it. You can go ahead, please.
313-965-3141.
Yes, ma'am, I have it.
All right, you need to call them to set up your pre-sentence report, okay?
All right.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Kenneth Richards, please turn on your video. Kenneth Richards, turn on your video.
All right, this is the People versus Kenneth Richardson. Ticket number SP1400304. Count 1, fails to display a valid operator's license down on person. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 3, drive and register or entitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record. Oh, wait,
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry. We're also here on ticket number SP 1400279, count 1, fail to stop the stop sign, and count 2, registration and or plate violation, no plate.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ali Bear appearing on behalf of Mr. Richardson. Sir, state your name for the record.
Kenneth Richardson.
Thank you. Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Richardson would like to avail himself to the offer of pleading to an amended violation of blockading for the failure to stop, and then plead as is to the no plates, dismissal of the remainder, Your Honor.
All right, with that, you stipulate to the face of the ticket for SP 1400279,
So stipulated, Your Honor.
and then you stipulate to probable cause as to the remaining ticket to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
They're dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. So for the blockading, and the court will amend count 1 to blockade, there is $175 fine for that charge, and then for the no plates, that's 170. So you got a total of, my math is good, so I gotta use my calculator. It's a total of $345. Because this is a civil infraction, you have 14 days to pay the civil infraction. Can you have this paid by April 5th, $345?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right, so you're all set. Remember, if you don't pay it, these cases don't close and you'll incur late fees, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you get it paid. You're all set, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the people versus Geneva Daniel, ticket number 1736598, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 2, no operator's license in possession. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor,
Geneva Daniels.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Daniels, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set. The officer has not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
All right, these matters are dismissed as the officer has failed to appear. You are all set, Ms. Daniels.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. This is the people versus Donald Russell, ticket number SX 4144526, count 1, motor vehicle operation without security. Morning, please say your names for the record.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Donald Russell. Sir, state your name, please.
Donald Russell.
Your Honor, these matters are set for trial today. The officer has not appeared. I'm moving for dismissal.
I'm sorry, let me call the rest of these matters. Count 2 is no valid plate, and count 3 is illegal window tint. I think we have them marked down. All right, so these, the officer has not appeared, so these matters are dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Mr. Russell. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. This is the people versus Johnny Dixon, ticket number SP 1404899, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Ali Bear appearing on behalf of Mr. Dixon. Sir, state your name for the record.
Johnny Dixon.
Thank you. Your Honor, at this time, there is stipulation to dismiss Mr. Dixon's matters for compliance.
All right, the matter is dismissed without prejudice, as Mr. Dixon has provided valid documentation. You are all set, Mr. Dixon. Good luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Are we ready on Irma Roberts? Have an offer, you need to still speak.
I'm sorry, you talking to me?
No, that's me, Ms. Soroki. I don't, Ms. Warren, did we get a final offer on that one?
So the offer that Ms. Horn has offered is plead to improper plates, and then plead to no receipt of or unsigned registration, a civil infraction, and then dismissing 2 tickets. She does have a state ticket, which is also from the state charges. So let me ask Corporal Bennett, since he's here. Corporal Bennett, you can hear me?
Ms. Davis, get into the camera.
Corporal Bennett, you around? Okay, so they're for this one individual, is a failed to display a you charge her for a failed to display a no insurance since in 2019. Then in 2022, you got another drove while license not valid, and then no receipt of or unsigned registration. The prosecutor's already offered an improper plates for the 2022 ticket. Do you have any position on the state ticket?
I'll leave it to the discretion of the court, Your Honor.
Okay. What about she's pleading to 2 already. So she's already pleaded to 2. So one is an improper plates, another is is the civil infraction. So does she have her valid license? You know, Mr. Barrow?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, okay. So then the state ticket will be dismissed as well.
Okay, so let me speak with her, and then Miss Davis here, Lila Davis, is gonna be a plea as well.
All right, this is the people versus Leila Davis, ticket number SP 1400642, count 1, drove a license not valid. Count 2 is no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 is drive and register or entitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Leila Davis.
They're appearing on behalf of Ms. Davis. Ms. Davis, state your name for the record.
Leila Davis.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Davis would like to avail herself to the offer of pleading guilty to ticket ending in 421 to an amended charge of failure to display and dismissal of the remaining matters.
And raise your right hand, Ms. Davis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Farrell, about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
One threat you forced to promise you anything value in exchange for your guilty plea today.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Saying that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to October 22nd, 2022 at 3:31 p.m. on that date and time where you at near Burt Road of Schoolcraft in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Driving a 2008 Saturn vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
Driving when your license was not valid or improper.
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Bureau?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Once satisfied, the factual basis will amend the count to fail to display. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Ms. Davis. Can you have that fine paid by April 21st?
Yes, ma'am.
Questions, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
You are.
Thank you.
I think the offer for Rayford is failed to display.
Correct, Your Honor.
Did you need to talk to him or?
No, I've already discussed it. I told him to come back out. Is he out?
Yes, I was experiencing some technical difficulties.
All right. So someone spoken to Mr. Ross already?
Mr. Rayford, remove your hat.
I don't think he was. What was he,
I
Rob?
will tell you this, Mr. Ross has, whoever has Mr. Ross, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tickets that are in warrant status.
Mr. Rayford, remove your hat.
I don't, where is he on the docket? I don't,
He's on the docket.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Darnell?
He's on the docket. He's been here since,
He's a show
early.
cause. He's a show cause.
Well, I mean, I'll do it. I mean, I don't have a problem doing it.
So he has, he's here, he has a show cause for a drive-out license suspended, but he has 8 tickets that are in warrant status.
So what's the offer? Is there an offer?
No, Ms. Horn will have to come back down, look at these tickets.
And I'm here, Your Honor. What person are we speaking of right now?
Trayvon Ross.
Okay. Okay. I'll come back down. I'm gonna sign off of here. Mr. Roki, did you get my message? I'm sure you did.
I did.
Okay.
We're getting ready to do it right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Roki's threats. Okay, so I did let Officer Byrd know, and so I'm going to sign off of here, and I'll be in the courtroom shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the people versus Damian Rayford, ticket number SP 1402239, count 1 or 3, drive with revoked license. Good morning, please say your name to the record. Start with Officer Byrd.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Rayford. Officer Byrd.
Say your name. All right, or go ahead, Officer.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead, Officer Byrd. Say
Put
your
your
name,
name.
sir.
Volunteering 19949 Southfield, investigating person, question another unknown person and now for walking.
Officer Byrd, state your name for the record.
Officer Billy Byrd.
Your Honor, the people have made a recommendation. This matter would be amended to fail display veiled license. My client's waiving his rights.
Okay, and Officer Byrd, can you remove your hat, sir?
Sit up, Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross, you have to sit up.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Rayford. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? You're muted, sir. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Roki, in private about your case, and
Yes.
has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Pleading of your own free will,
Yes.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to direct your attention to November 8, 2022 at 11:21 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near. Is it Cambridge Street and Avon Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
You driving a 2017 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Driving while your license was revoked?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied factual basis will amend the count to fail to display. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Rayford. Can you have that fine paid by April 21st?
Could I have about an extra week on that?
May 24th.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am. Yes. I heard you all saying something about earlier about that I need to take a alcohol panel test or something.
Yeah, that's not required now. We got the original offer back.
Okay. All right. Yep. Okay.
But, no,
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
What is it any way that I can what's the best way for me to get my license back right now?
you're probably revoked. You're gonna have to go see a lawyer.
Okay. All right. All right. Sounds great.
Okay, good luck to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Officer Byrd. This is the people versus Irma Roberts, ticket number SP 1401271. Count one, drove a license not valid or improper license. Count two, no receipt of or assigned registration. Ticket number SP 1079532. Count one, driver register or entitled vehicle. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 9888515. Count one, failed to display a valid operator's license on a person. And count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your name for the record, starting with Corporal Bennett.
Yes, Your Honor, Corporal Joe Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ali Bureau appearing on behalf of Ms. Roberts. Ma'am, state your name for the record.
Irma Roberts.
Thank you, ma'am.
Corporal Baker, say your name, please.
Irma Roberts.
I got you. Thank you, Ms. Roberts. Corporal Baker, can you say your name? I don't know. Occupied at the moment, but go ahead, Mr. Barrow.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Roberts would like to avail herself to the offer to a plea of improper plates, which would be amended for ticket number ending in 152, and then a responsible plea to a civil infraction with dismissal of the remainder.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Roberts. Do you, other hand now? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Barrow, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Then you're likely guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Can you repeat that?
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to April 24th, 2020 at 9:58 a.m. On that date and time, were you at near Cambridge and Burt Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2013 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
Was that vehicle unregistered or untitled?
It was
Yes, and no answer, Ms. Roberts.
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Barrow?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied, factual basis will amend the count to improper place. You stipulate to the face of the ticket for ticket number SP 1401271, count two.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
You stipulate to proper cause, Mr. Barrow.
Stipulated to probable cause, Your Honor. I apologize.
So the remaining tickets that was listed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. So there's a $200 fine for the improper plate, and then for the civil infraction, there's a $105 fine. Normally with civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay it, but because you have this misdemeanor attached, I'll just give you to April 21st, or no, I'm sorry, April 19th to pay everything.
Okay.
So $805.
Okay.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you're all set, Corporal Baker. You want to say your name for the record, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Baker, Detroit Police Department, badge 21.
All right, thank you, sir. So you are all set, Ms. Roberts. Good luck to you. Thank you, Corporal Bennett and Corporal Baker.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Judge, I'm sorry, Ms. Warfield and her client, I gave her the date already, Judge. Okay.
Only person we're waiting on is an offer for Mr. Ross.